tight end, Kole Taylor. Questions for Kole?
Kole, as the season has gone, just give me your thoughts. I mean, here you're 9 games into this. How the offense has progressed, how you've progressed.
Yeah, it's definitely flown by. To think we're 3/4 of the way done with the season already is, kind of mind-blowing. But I think the offense has done a really good job. I think we've gotten better each week, and I think, we come in with that mentality that we're not settling on anything. Each week's different, and each week's a different defense, so, we got to be prepared for a lot of different things. But I think we've done a really good job. We've put up a lot of points in the last couple of games, a lot of yards. But we just got to keep progressing, keep hitting the easy plays. We're still leaving a lot of yards out there.
I got to ask you on the touchdown. Did you glance at the video board to make sure you weren't going to pop it out?
Yeah, that I did. You can kind of see on the video. I look up real quick, which is not a good idea because it's a little delayed. Yeah. So probably I learned my lesson there. I'm not going to do that again. But
you were thinking, though, I got somebody behind me. I don't want to get.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So then I kind of saw him behind me, and I felt him, so I just went with the 2 hands there. But yeah, not a good idea looking up.
Though, do you want to score? I mean, you're dragging him.
Yeah.
What's your thought there?
Yeah, that was one of those things I hadn't had a catch all game. There's a couple of things on my end that, I missed to not get a catch, and it was one of those that I was kind of in open field. I knew, I was within the 5. I'm a long guy. I'm 6'7", so I got a chance. Anything within the 5, I got a chance to score. But yeah, that was just kind of a willpower. I really wanted to score on that one. But that was awesome. It was a really good throw, really good play design. Execution was good. We were hitting them on the wide zone all game with the toss, and we just kind of set it up perfectly.
You always talk about you want to be a complete tight end, obviously, and not just a pass catcher, not just a blocker. But you just mentioned you hadn't had a catch. Is that something that is in your mind? Like, is it hard to get that out of your mind? Like, I'm not there yet? Or
yeah, I mean, especially because early in the game I missed one. Like, you can watch it. I definitely missed one. And that's something that kind of runs through your mind, but it's definitely just a one play at a time mentality. You need to do what is called what's in front of you. But yeah, I mean, it's not. I'm not like a selfish guy. Like, I need to catch this game or anything like that. I'm gonna do whatever it takes. But it's something that's kind of in the back of the mind for sure.
Something else that has worked for you is jumping over people.
Yeah.
First time you did that, and do you see it coming a little bit, or is it just more an instinct? Oh, low, I can go over.
Yeah, I mean, I know as a bigger guy, a lot of people are going to try to go low. It's something that, especially at 250, it's something that people try to do is go low, especially safeties. It's kind of an instinct thing. It's kind of you feel them just diving at your legs, and you just kind of try to go over it. It's not something that I want to do every play or anything. I've got caught a couple times with it, but it's something that it's in my toolbox and I can use when I need to.
Reaction when it happens.
Yeah, no, you can kind of hear, especially when it's not good, you can hear that one too.
You said whatever it is, 3/4 of the season over. Mm-hmm. You're the leading pass catcher. Is that something you expected to be at this time of the year?
I mean, for myself personally, yeah. I mean, that's something that I wanted to be. Not necessarily expected, but I just go in every week with the same mentality. I got to do my job, and whatever my job is, I got to do it to the best of my ability. And right now that's, catching the ball, and I think we're in a good spot as a whole offense. We're rushing for 300-plus yards this last game. So, that's not like on the top of my concerns, but it's something that's a plus for sure.
But it also, too, reaffirms what they told you when they recruited you,
Definitely.
Right? You were
no,
getting the ball.
They're holding true to what they said, and, I love being here. I love playing for West Virginia, and I love playing for Coach Brown and Coach Stewart and the West Virginia offense, but yeah, it's something that they've held true, and I'm really excited and moving forward in that.
And last thing there on that, yards per catch, you're catching the ball down the field. It's not 5-yard catches, it's stuff down the field.
Yeah, no, it's a good multitude of everything. I think I've got a couple in the flats, and when we go hurry up a good bit, a couple downfield, a couple in the middle. So it's been really good just spreading the ball out.
What do they present defensively?
Yeah, really good bunch of guys. Their defense kind of runs through those linebackers. They got 2 really good linebackers. The one I think missed last game, I think he's expected to be back this week. Really good player. Their secondary is really good. They got guys at every level. It's gonna be a good defense. They're gonna fly around. It's gonna be tough. We're gonna have to do our job and execute what we need to do. And like every week, it's about us. It's about getting better personally. We know we have Oklahoma in front of us, and we know what they present. They're a really good team, but in the end, it's just kind of on us.
played in the SEC, you played non-conference games, now you're gonna go to Oklahoma, been to Penn State.
Yeah.
What are all they like? I mean,
Yeah, no, it's
those venues.
yeah, it's awesome. I like playing on the road. It's tough, of course, as an offense. Playing on the road is tough because that's where it's really loud. When their defense is on the field, the opposing fans want to get really loud for that and make it difficult on the offense to communicate and everything. But it's something that we practice every week. We practice indoor with a bunch of music on, a bunch of noise, a bunch of crowd noise. And so it's something that we practice, but it's never easy. You got to do silent count sometimes just because it's too loud. You got to communicate quick. But it's awesome. The energy is really fun. And I like playing on the road, but it's not something that's easy.
Kind of an interesting deal with them because 2 weeks ago they're talking about college football playoff.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 losses later, how do you approach that against a team that is either going to be really anxious to play you guys or maybe a little bit down because they're not where they want to be?
Yeah, no, I think they're going to be anxious to play. Just like when we lose, we come in the next week with a bad taste in our mouth and we want to get that out. They're going to be excited to play. There's still a lot at stake for them. They can go to the conference championship just like we could. So they're going to be ready to play. We're going to get their best shot, and we look forward to that. That's what you want. It's kind of why you come play big-time football is because you want each team's best shot every week.
Use that finish or predicted 14th since the summer, and it sounds like you're still using Portugal Aubrey. So, how big of a motivational factor was it then, and how much is it still a motivational factor?
Yeah, that's huge. Coach Brown just showed a picture of it that we were picked 14th in the team meeting right before practice. So it's something that we carry over every week and we take great pride in. I don't know where we are exactly right now. I think we're 4th or something around there in the league right now. So it's something that we play with a chip on our shoulder, and I think it's something that West Virginia's done year in and year out is play with a chip on their shoulder.
Aubrey mentioned that you guys are bowl eligible, but you're playing for a better bowl, which means better bowl gifts, better bowl gear, that kind of thing. Have you thought about that in the back of your mind?
Yeah, I think the main goal is just trying to get to a conference championship. That's still at stake. So, we've already locked in a bowl. We're trying to win out. I'm not exactly sure how it all goes for us to go to the conference championship, but the biggest thing for us is just to be able to try to win out, win each week. And bowl games are awesome. They're fun. It's a really big deal. It's hard to become eligible for a bowl. 6 wins is not something that's easy. It's really cool that we were able to get 6 wins, through the 9 games. Didn't come down to the last week or anything like that. But bowl games are fun. It's an extra game that you get to do. It's an extra month of practice and kind of preparing. A nice bowl would be nice, but I think the big picture is conference championship, and if not that, then win each week and win out.
Okay, Kole, thank you.
Thank you, guys.